get those bar end mirrors on order. Should be here very soon. Alright, made it with no feet down. Scoot, scoot. Alright, what up, blockheads? So today, topic is going to be about, actually going to be a little untraditional, going to be featuring another motovlogger's video that goes over kind of some thoughts that myself as well as Bike and Bird have had since we introduced new bikes to the channel. Now, if you guys aren't familiar, for those of you guys, I guess, that haven't been around for a while, my channel started out on a Harley Iron 883. So for a long while, for like over 100 videos, yeah, that's right, I put over 100 videos, 100 motovlogs of the Iron 883 up. That's quite a bit. It's a lot of work. A lot of how-tos and reviews and such. So yeah, I like put a lot of time and effort into the Iron 883, which I still own. I still love that bike. I do try and alternate the videos between 883 and R6, but whenever I introduce the R6 to the channel with the reveal video and the follow-up video, basically like the ride back from the reveal and the first ride and all that stuff, there was a lot of backlash received for basically getting a sport bike. And then I mentioned Bike and Bird previously. He also got a lot of backlash because he started out on an Iron 883 as well, and then also introduced a sport bike to his channel. Now I introduced a Yamaha R6 and he introduced a Triumph Speed Triple. So, you know, different sport bikes. Via my reveal video at the very end, like, I did know that there was going to be a little bit of backlash. It was definitely expected, especially seeing as how it was like a primarily Harley channel. You know, it grew and shaped up around the Harley. But during the, basically, like, as the channel was growing and, you know, people were subscribing, like, I never mentioned that it was only going to stay Harley. You know, I actually kind of constantly mentioned that I was interested in other motorcycles. I never said that it was only going to be a Harley channel. And I mentioned that I was interested in other bikes, you know, from sport bikes to dirt bikes to, like, hell, like, I even kind of want like a little Grom in the future if I'm able to, you know, just because it's a cool little bike. So basically the sport bike was introduced to the channel and a lot of people's feelings were hurt for some reason. And maybe that's not the right thing to say, is that their feelings were hurt, but there was a lot of backlash. A lot of people posted up, you know, with really hurtful stuff, you know, and it wasn't even just like, all right, like, hey, good luck to you, you're becoming like every other motovlogger that has a freaking R6, I'm out. You know, it wasn't just stuff like that. Like, that's kind of the stuff that I expected. But it wasn't just that. It was stuff like a person told me to go kill myself at one point. Like, what, dude? Over introducing a new motorcycle? Over a new motorcycle, you're telling me to go shoot myself. Like, YouTube held... Oh, what is that dude doing? What's that, dude? Okay. You coming over? So yeah, YouTube actually withheld a lot of comments for review. Basically, if a comment is seemed as like it's attacking, or it's got like a bunch of like cuss words in it, or it's got like a link to it, or somebody's trying to spam or something like that, what YouTube will do is they'll hold it for review and they'll let me review it before like it's approved. And so there was a ton of comments on the reveal video, as well as a couple videos afterwards with the R6 in it, where people were like personally attacking me. And I'm sure Bike and Bird had a lot of the same stuff, but to me, I just kind of thought it was silly, you know? Like, if somebody were to get something new that they enjoyed, and, you know, it's something, dude, like a motorcycle, I mean, that's awesome, you know? I would be happy for them, regardless of what motorcycle it was, and regardless of if I agreed with whatever it was or not. Like, you know, we're all adults here. I mean, most of us are adults here, as per like the demographic on the channel. I want to say like most of us are adults. Yeah, the demographic is right here. So, dude, that is a big exhaust right in my face. So yeah, I mean, I've had other subscribers that are, I guess, very, very supportive. So to you guys out there that are supportive, like, just let me say thank you. I appreciate it. There's definitely been a lot of support, a lot of people that are excited and, you know, like, hell yeah, or even people that are posting up like saying that they have both the R6 and a Harley as well, or they've got a cruiser and a sport bike. So, you know, that's pretty cool. I would say a majority of you guys are understanding out there. So to those of you guys that are understanding and not telling me to go kill myself, I appreciate that. I mean, I just can't believe somebody would say that. It's totally insane. But anyways, before I get too long-winded and into this whole thing, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video. So this video is by a motovlogger that goes by the name of g0nk. He's been around the channel for quite a long time. I've had some conversations with him, you know, like on Instagram or through the comment section as well. Yeah, he's been around for quite a while. He rides a Harley Iron 883, and he's super into Star Wars, so hell yeah, man. And he's got a corgi. I love corgis, man, they're awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and play his video here, which kind of gives some insight. And like, I agree with a lot of the stuff he says in this video, but it's just really cool to kind of see it from a perspective of, you know, like outside of the channel. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and play the video right now. You guys be sure to go check him out, subscribe to his channel. I will drop all the links below.
What's going on, everyone? So I was curious what your thoughts are on the whole motor vlogger that is riding a Harley versus a sport bike versus a cafe racer versus, you know, whatever else. Two of my favorite guys out there, Blockhead and Bikin' Bird, primarily were both Harley riders when I first came across their channels and subscribed. And I'll put links up to their channels so that you guys can see those if you haven't run across them before. They both were Harley riders. They both had Sportsters, and I really like both of their channels. Just two guys that just enjoy riding. But recently, they both got new bikes. Blockhead got a R6, and Bikin' Bird got a Triumph Speed Triple, I think. I don't know. I'm not really good at makes and models. So both of them started up, you know, some vlogs with both of those new bikes. What I found kind of funny though was they essentially both had something go wrong with the Harley, and essentially was like, time to get a new bike. I'm sure it wasn't planned that way, but the way that it, you know, came out on their channels made it kind of look like that, which was kind of humorous.
Meanwhile,
by the way, the part where he says that both Bikin' Bird and I ended up buying sport bikes whenever something went wrong with our Harleys, that was totally coincidental. I was looking at an R6 for a while beforehand, and then something just so happened to go wrong with the Harley. And it wasn't even something that big. Like, the bead was loose on the front tire, so it was slowly leaking, and I needed the 5K service, so that happened after I ended up deciding to purchase the R6. Which you guys can even see in the how to buy a used motorcycle video, because I took the Harley to go look at an R6. All right, back to the video.
Both of them were talking about how possibly subscriber count's going down because, oh shit, they're not on a Harley anymore. And I wanted to see what everybody thought. I mean, personally, here's what I think. I don't give a crap. I mean, you ride what you want to ride. Yeah, dap that on, dap it. Oh yeah. Wow, that dude's got a tail. They both were, you know, talking about how possibly subscriber counts are going down because they aren't on a Harley anymore, and that's primarily what their channels were all about to begin with. I could see where they're saying, you know, stuff like that, but personally, I don't care. You ride what you want to ride. It's got two wheels and a motor. You're good to go. I mean, hell, I'll even throw the biker symbol up to people on a scooter now and then. What you ride is your preference, and what you ride is what you love. Now, I could see myself riding some Triumphs. Not really sure I'd do a sport bike like an R6. That's just, I don't know, I'm too old for that. I would probably hurt myself. My old grandpa knees don't work like that no more. Let's see, but yeah, it's like, you know, Return of the Cafe Racers, like there's a website and they have an Instagram and stuff like that. They have a lot of cool looking bikes on there, but I don't really get the hate. I mean, I guess a lot of the Harley crowd has a bad rap here and there for not liking other bikes just because they're not Harley. honestly, really, who cares? It's just like, it's kind of like the whole Mustang versus Camaro crowd, which, in all honesty, if you go to, like, say, a local Cars and Coffee, they're all best buds. They're all just like, who cares? That's a cool-ass car, you know? And that's the way I look at it, is who cares? That's a cool-ass bike. I just don't get the hate. I mean, I'm pretty much a loner rider right now. I mean, I don't really know anybody around town to ride with. I've gone to one get-together through meetup.com, and that was pretty cool, but they were all kind of like very quiet. We got there, and it was down to business. Let's ride, you know, that type of thing. It's kind of hard to find other Harley riders my age group, and just for the record, I'm 43. So I'm not, you know, young, but I'm not, you know, the typical, or sorry, I should say stereotypical old Vietnam vet Harley rider with a beard down to their knees and, you know, leather skin, wearing the leather vest and all. That's just not me. But to each their own. I don't really see why anybody would want to unsubscribe from a channel because they changed make and model of the bike either. To me, you're subscribing to a channel because you like the person riding, you like what they talk about, you like what they do on their channel. I mean, the bike is awesome, you know, that's one thing. I mean, I like the rumble of a Harley, so that's one of the reasons why I kind of gravitate towards a Harley riders. That's why I ride a Harley. And to me, it's like there's nothing changed in the person, in their personality, or, you know, what they talk about, or what they're actually doing on their channel. Then why unsubscribe just because they went from a Harley to a Kawasaki, or to a Triumph, or to a Honda, or a Jeep? Who cares? I mean, if they're the mode of transportation, to me, does not matter. It's the personality and the actual. What the hell is going on over here? Wow, there's something is going on over here. That's basically my stance on it. I mean, it's completely up to the person whether or not they're like, oh, you changed the bike, I don't want to watch this anymore. It's totally your opinion, and, you know, kudos to you no matter what you do. But I just don't really quite understand the whole hate. So that's all I got to say about that. Let me know what you guys think. Are you one of the people that unsubscribed to Blockhead or Bike and Bird because they changed the bike? If you are some of their subscribers, let me know that you stayed, because that would be awesome, because there's no reason to unsubscribe from these two guys. Man, traffic's pretty jammed up today. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Chug, chug, chug. Whoops.
Few inches later.
Man, I cannot wait for those bar-on mirrors to get here. I am done with these freaking things. Oh, don't pull out. Thank you. So anyways, he had a lot of really good points in his video talking about, like, does the bike really matter? To many of you out there, it does, because I have had, you know, and to be totally honest, like, I kind of thought that the whole thing would go away on its own, you know, that negativity would kind of smooth itself out. But every time I release an R6 video, it seems to kind of creep back up, and somebody has some comment to say. It even got to the point of me having to block somebody over them basically feeling very entitled and telling me what to do. So, like, that's the cool thing about this channel, is I don't have to put up with that negativity, you know. I don't have to put up with people telling me to go shoot myself over a new motorcycle. I don't have to put up with, like, people being very condescending and, you know, just I don't know. I'm not about negativity. I mean, I'm sure you guys can tell by the channel, like, I'm a pretty upbeat guy. I like joking around. Like, I don't take, like, a ton of stuff seriously. Like, I joke around a lot. Like, I think I definitely joke around a lot. I mean, freaking, I don't know. Like, if you guys haven't kind of gotten that vibe by now, picked up on my personality from the previous videos, then I understand that there's going to be trolls out there, and that yeah, there is negativity out there, and that not everybody's going to agree, and that there's going to be a difference of opinion, and that's totally fine. And to those people that have that difference of opinion, you know, like, to them I say, you know, cool, man, like, feel free to unsubscribe. I appreciate your support while you gave it to me. You know, if you want to stick around, then cool, there's still going to be plenty of Harley videos. But if you feel that you need to that you need to go and that you don't want to see like any R6 videos at all, like, sorry, that's not going to happen, you know? Like, holy shit, that is a big cage. That's crazy. But yeah, like, the R6 isn't going anywhere, you know? It's not a purchase that I just made off a whim. I put a lot of thought into it. I am going to come out with a video that basically tells you guys all the reasons I decided to purchase the R6. And, you know, for those of you guys that maybe just assumed that this was going to be like a Harley only channel, like, I don't even want to say I'm sorry to burst your bubble, because that would be me apologizing, and I don't feel that I should have to apologize at all, you know? I mean, honestly, I shouldn't even have to explain myself, but I do want to explain myself because this negativity kind of keeps on coming up. And those people that post those, like, those negative comments, they kind of get a decent amount of likes. And I understand from a perspective of like, yeah, you guys were Harley. But dude, you gotta have some diversity in your life, man. Like, would you guys only own one Harley for all your life? Hell no. You'd want to freaking... Like, if I were to stay only Harley, I wouldn't stay with just the Sportsters. I would want a freaking V-Rod, and I'd want a Dyna, and, you know, all sorts of different Harleys. And then you'd have a problem with, like, people that were Sportsters only being like, oh, dude, you know, f you, I thought this was Sportsters only, like, go shoot yourself. Like, Jesus, man. Like, I understand, like, you can't please everybody, and I am definitely not trying to please everybody, so I'm trying to please myself. Like, I ride because I enjoy riding. I mean, my girl just recently got a new bike, and dude, I love riding that thing. It's a lot of fun. It's like a little 250. It's a freaking Honda Rebel 250 from 1987. The bike is 30 years old. And it's a lot of fun to ride because it's so small and lightweight and nimble, man. Like, you can put that thing all over the place, like spinning around in circles, and I don't know, it's just a lot of fun to ride. Those people that are negative out there, would you have had such a negative reaction if that would have been introduced first? Or, you know, I guess you just never know. I think it's that people have such bad experiences with people that ride sport bikes. And so to that, let me just say this. Just because I'm riding a new bike doesn't mean that I have changed at all. The personality stays the same. The only thing that changes is the bike. And that's kind of one of the things that g0nk was talking about. He says that he doesn't subscribe to channels because of the motorcycle. He subscribes to channels because of the personality. And I am very much the same way. I'm subscribed to channels where I don't even know what they ride. But I'm subscribed to them because I like the channel, because I like the way that they present things, you know? And I'm subscribed to multiple moto vloggers that have multiple bikes. And so that's kind of the direction that we're going. So if you, and this is crazy, like the fact that I'm even saying this, but if you guys are one of those negative people out there that cannot stand me riding this motorcycle because the channel was primarily Harley only beforehand, then, I mean, do what you gotta do. If you guys are gonna continue to be negative, then, I don't know, go find a Harley channel that's out there that's only Harley, and go support them, man. Stop dropping negativity all over me, because I ain't about that, man. I'm not about that negativity, you know? And it's not that, like I said, I get that it's out there, I know that it exists. The cool thing is I don't have to put up with it either, so. But anyways, I very much agree with many of the points that g0nk said. You know, like I said, I subscribe to motor vloggers because of their personalities. If you guys can understand and appreciate that, then awesome. And you know, there's a majority of you guys that do, so to me, as long as you're on two wheels, I mean, there's more of us and there's less of them. It's kind of like a video that Shade Tree Surgeon posted up a while back. More of us, less of them. Doesn't matter what the hell you ride. I think it was his Sons of Anarchy video. Dude, that is a murdered out Mercedes, yo. Shit, everything is black on that. Anyways, just to give you guys some insight as well, it's funny because Bike and Bird and I actually previously recorded a reaction video to all the negative comments that we both had received, and we didn't end up releasing it because we wanted to kind of hold off. We'd made them like kind of in the heat of the moment, you know, whenever everybody was like just straight attack mode. And not everybody, you know, like I said, I do realize there's a ton of you guys out there that support. And for that, like, we're both very, very appreciative. To those of you guys that have like an understanding that, yeah, you can have more than one bike and you can enjoy more than one bike. Like, thank you guys. Y'all the real MVPs. we'd actually made a video beforehand, and it did kind of focus a lot on the negativity, and so I basically talked to him again afterwards, after we had recorded it, edited it, like it was ready to go. Edited it. It sounds funny. Edited it. Like it was ready to go, it was ready to be released, but I was kind of like, you know what, like some of the negativity is dying down, like let's hold off on releasing that, and let's kind of revisit it and, you know, try to respond to it from a positive perspective. And so that's kind of what this video is intending to do, to give you guys like kind of like an insight maybe into like somebody else's perspective, you know, something other than myself and Biking Bird. So g0nk, thank you so much, man, for letting me feature the video and sending it over. Like I said, you guys, once again, be sure to go check out his channel. He's just kind of starting up, you know, moto vlogging. He does ride an Iron 883, top-notch audio and top-notch video, so really super well done, well produced, so good job, sir. You guys be sure to go check him out. Like I said, links in the description. Biking Bird and I will definitely still be following up to this whole thing with a like kind of a reaction video, giving you guys some more insight into like our thought processes and basically what we're aiming to do with the channels. You know, we're trying to kind of break some stereotypes here, because it kind of all boils down to that, is that there's just so many stereotypes revolving around people that ride Harleys, and there's so many stereotypes revolving around people that ride sport bikes. And so, you know, it's kind of bridging that gap. It's like, yeah, you can enjoy both. You don't have to just enjoy one or the other. You don't have to eat vanilla ice cream your entire life. You can enjoy chocolate and strawberry and whatever the hell other flavors you want. You can get sprinkles and hot fudge and caramel. Dude, who cares? People enjoy more than one kind of ice cream. Let them be. Let them enjoy things. America horse. I guess that's the 4th of July horse. It's a reset anyways. So anyways, you guys be sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below. I mean, this is definitely something that kind of needs to be talked about, you know. We need to discuss it, and, you know, if you guys are one of those people that are of the mindset that, you know, like Harley or life, or, you know, I signed up for your channel because of the Harley, like, I understand, I get it. And yeah, there are a ton of other motor vloggers out there that are on sport bikes, but at the base of the moto vlog, it's the personality. You know, like, yes, the Harley's not going anywhere. I do still have both, but I haven't changed at all. Contrary to what some people have posted, saying that since I got the sport bike I've become more annoying. Dude, that is such a stereotype. Like, you are that is such a stereotype, man. It's like I didn't change at all, man. Like, my personality is still totally the same. So I just think it's crazy to think that, like, people actually think that, you know, they're looking through these like hater goggles, like they put on a different pair of glasses, and they're seeing me as like annoying now, because I could be riding a Harley and say the exact same shit that I do on this bike, and it would be like, oh cool, whatever, like he rides a Harley, yeah, whatever, man. That's not annoying because he rides a Harley. But no, since I ride a sport bike, it's annoying now. So to you guys, y'all can go kick rocks, and that's me being nice. But anyways, let's not go there. Take the high road, Blockhead. Take the high road. Like I said, you guys post up in the comments below with your thoughts. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys didn't enjoy the video, I'm sure you're gonna hit the dislike button. But you know what? Why don't you try seeing it from a different perspective? I mean, just try to be empathetic for once. It might be a little difficult. Holy shit, that guy's hat is huge. That's awesome. Anyways, if you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well. And until next time, y'all ride safe out there, stay vigilant, and I will catch y'all later. Deuces.